Hi there, my name's David Massey. I am the Director of Northern Networking Events. I am a professional conference organiser and we also offer association management services. So today I am going to talk about a case study of one of my associations that I look after. This case study is about the mindfulness and wellbeing of our members since March 2020 when we had the lockdown. So our client, the Family Mediators Association, their industry is very much based on a face-to-face industry. They have always had meetings with their clients face-to-face. Nothing has ever been done online. Now, when the lockdown happened in March 2020, their industry pretty much stopped with face-to-face meetings. So immediately the concern for me was that how do we find more business for our members, but also with the Family Mediators Association and mediation, it's a very independent, can be lonely industry where there's lots of individual mediators out there, very few that work in companies, and they will either be working from home or working in an office when they have a meeting, but don't have work colleagues to talk to. So I was very concerned that we would have our members very worried and stressed about their future careers. The other challenge for the family mediators is the slightly older generation, and they have more, I would say, technical concerns about online, about computers, about online in general. So when we moved to online in March, the first concern for me, for my members, was to make sure that we could find them business. So immediately I asked who could offer online mediation, and that list was pulled together very, very quickly. And then we added that option of online mediation to their Find a Mediator status on our website. Now, we had many come back to say that they could offer online, or they would like to offer online mediation, but were concerned about how they could do it online. So one of our members, who was based in New Zealand and recently moved to the UK, has been working online as a mediator for many years. And I asked if he would be willing to provide a workshop on how to mediate online, a very basic how to mediate online, how to log in, how to use your camera, how to use your volume, how to turn someone's camera off, how to use the chat facility. So we produced 4 free online, how to mediate online courses within the space of 4 or 5 weeks. And we managed to train over 200 of our members. That was a fantastic workshop, and it really gave our members confidence in making the attempt to mediate online. I then produced a tips and tricks document on how to mediate online, which was a very basic document, again, on how to log in, how to use the camera, etc., which our members found very, very useful. Because our members, as I say, work individually, I was very aware that it can become very lonely. Whilst they may be busy mediating, it can become very lonely if you don't have anyone else to talk to. A lot of our members either don't have other family or have limited access to contact other family. And that was a real concern of mine. And the stress of moving from face-to-face to online within a matter of weeks for some who were not comfortable with mediating online. So one of our other members, on another side of our business, she offers meditation. So very quickly we produced a Mindfulness Monday free workshop. And that basically was a 1 hour session of meditation, and it was designed so that our members could try and relax and forget about the stresses and the concerns that we all had during the pandemic, but more importantly, the stress of them trying to really learn a new part of their business and how to mediate. So we did that every Monday, and it was 2 sessions in the mornings. We did that for about 14 weeks. We had 30 plus members on every session. Another one of our members was also trained in well-being, and again we did that every Tuesday. And that was a well-being that was more designed for mediators to understand how to look after themselves, how important it was to get some fresh air, how important it was to step away from your work, how important it was to not be in the same room all day, every day, and think about other things. Read a book, watch a TV program, break up your day. Don't look at what's going on in the world 24/7. These were all free to our members. Another concern that I was aware of was in family mediation, we work very closely with the Ministry of Justice, and the legal requirements to mediate online, for documents online. There was lots of concerns in what the do's and don'ts, what you can and can't do. And we had 2 of our board members twice a week have regional calls with our members just to sit for an hour online and ask and answer any concerns, any questions that they had about anything to do with mediation, whether it be the legal aspect of it or whether it be just general questions on, can I do this, can I do that? So every single member had an opportunity twice a week to come and ask our board members questions. We also produced a set of guidelines for, first off, for mediating online, secondly, about dealing with families, and also documents on how to manage documents online, how to share documents, how to have people sign documents electronically that are legal and what would be approved by the courts. So there was many free workshops that we offered our members. Throughout the year, the Family Mediators Association actually grew their membership. We actually had 32 more members, new members, join our membership from other membership organisations, and every one of them, when they came on, had said it was because of the support that the FMA were giving to their members. It was very important that they had support, but also just to have the opportunity to talk to other people about their concerns about a case or an example. And it was really important. And what I would probably say that we've had a lot of members say that they now feel so close as a community. Members now have contacts and connect with other members on the other side of the country, which they probably would never have done in the past. Like any association, it can become quite cliquey, but there's members that would talk from Newcastle down to Southampton, that are now very close and talk. Mediators now co-mediate with other mediators because they've got a different skill set and they feel that they work well together. The sense of community has been fantastic. For our members' well-being and mindfulness, there's a continual training. We always did face-to-face training, 15-20 training courses a year. That quickly had to be changed to online training courses. However, it wasn't a training course all day. I think it's very difficult to do training all day. So we redeveloped our training courses to do 2-hour training courses. and we did over 40 training courses. To give you an example of a training course, where we would be charging £200 for a day training course, a 2-hour course for our members was £36. And we had trainers international trainers from America, from Canada, offering training courses, and lots of variations on training courses as well. We have a foundation course that we offer twice a year, and foundation trainees, once they qualify, normally will then have to go and look after themselves, trying to find new business. But for them, again, very concerned that how do they get business when they are just newly qualified. So I then had our qualified trainers and our board members offering a 1-hour free workshop for those that are working towards their accreditation, and giving them tips and tricks, do's and don'ts. And we actually did a case study for them on someone who just recently completed their accreditation, and what they should do, what they shouldn't do, how to get the best out of their portfolio. We did that every single week for the whole of last year to offer them the support. And I think to finish, at the end of the year, we did a Christmas drink, a virtual Christmas drink. Many associations did it, but we did it. And it was just an hour for our members to come on, glass of wine, bottle of beer, can of Coke, whatever it may be, just to talk about, anything that wasn't mediation. It was really nice. It was an hour on the week before Christmas, and it just, I think, finished off a year which was incredibly difficult for everybody in the world, but it finished off a year of support to our members. And I think that the well-being of our members and what we did for them, I think they really benefited from, appreciated, and in fact we've now incorporated that into our plan every year going forward. So this year, again, we will have our free mindfulness workshops, our free well-being workshops, it's monthly calls with a board member to ask any questions. It's a part of FMA that we quickly developed within a couple of months that will now be part of the FMA going forward for the rest of their history. So it's something I will take on with my other associations as well. Other associations that we supported through guidelines. We work a lot with the NHS and with the prison service, and within their industry, we developed guidelines on how they coped with COVID, what they would do with when they went in to the hospital. And the hospitals have their own guidelines, but we also, as an association, gave them support and best practices, things that have not gone right, things that work really well, put this into a document. And these are documents that are continually being updated. And we are working with the Royal Associations, and we are updating these guidelines, which they are also using for their members. So whilst this has been an incredibly difficult time for everybody, the support that you give your members and what we can do as either conference organisers or association management companies, offering as much support in the back end to give them the confidence to keep going online, I think is key for their future and also for our future. So I hope that some of it helps. If any of it helps, then that's great. If anybody ever wants to ask me any questions or anything, I'm more than happy to answer any questions or emails, and you can ask Heather. But thanks very much for listening, and I hope everyone stays safe and well, and very much look forward to getting back to normality and back to face-to-face meetings and seeing everybody. Take care, everyone. Thanks. Bye.